continuing the videos of the Alex Calvo, Harold Oldrey Bestiary. This is a book that he has. He has the real one. You've got to go see it. I trust the source. I believe that his great-great-great-grandfather was a Paladin Knight in an old group that used to fight these evil things once upon a time. And they were a part of the Catholic religion. And he was called a Paladin Knight, if I hadn't say that before. I've been trying to do this video. This is like my 20th time, and for some reason I just can't get it done. But if you want to know or you want to read the first few pages, I did do an introductory video, which I will leave attached. Just look for the little triangle within the description, hit it, and you'll be able to stop and like read. So the first one I want to go through is called the Primeval. There he is. Yeah, so pretty, right? The primevals are the massive bat-like monstrosity that preceded the curse we call vampirism. The curse seems to have primarily affected races of creature close to man, but not man himself. So these man-like animalistic creatures were afflicted with this curse and transferred into these vicious horrors. And from what he says, they were gigantic. I know he looks really tiny in this picture because for some reason to me, I can't see this thing huge, but supposedly they were massive. This was a one-time change that will last until they were. The curse does affect humans as well, but makes us into a significantly smaller, relatively less menacing form of the natural primeval. These creatures are winged flesh eaters, taking much more than merely blood of the victims. So they would literally devour everything, down to and including bones. Legends of the larger groupings taking out whole villages in a single night. They cling to the mountainous caverns, too high and jagged for any human to reach. Whatever the specifics of the process to create them, it is rare. They grow their numbers, likely why they have never wholly overtaken the earth. So basically, he couldn't, explain how they were created, but they really didn't. I guess they couldn't procreate. The signs that they inhabit a range are merely the bones and legends left in their wake. To dispatch them is in some ways easier than a standard vampire. They do not necessarily require the tools to be blessed or magical in any way, though that can, of course, help dramatically. The destruction of their skulls or hearts, for instance, have proven more than enough to end them. So that is the origin. That is what they first looked like, this right here. This is how they started. Still interested in watching and believing the little dancing TikTok vampires. I mean, I'm not making fun of anybody. I watch them too. I also was listening to some of their stories. I've also seen people who claim to be werewolves. But yeah, that's why I am putting this information up so that, I don't know, whoever listens can be more aware. So stay tuned because we're going to go into vampires next. See you in my next video.